Hi, welcome to Highland Camper Vans. This is Sky, our Elddis Autoquest CV60. It's a 6-metre panel van conversion with a pull-out French double bed at the back. On the inside at night we've got nighttime blinds. They're designed to keep the heat in and the light out. Nice and easy to use. Gently squeeze and pull down the runner along the bottom and they hold in there magnetically. They also have them on the windscreen. Same again. Squeeze them here. One on the driver's side, they'll meet in the middle. And when you're finished, when you put them away in the morning, you want to hear this nice click, and that makes them secure. Same when you're closing these ones. Squeeze. I use 2 hands because they can be, and then a short lift and a click in there. All your under bonnet checks have been done before your hire, but should you need to get into your bonnet pull is here. The Elddis has swivel seats. There's a little handle just on the inside that you'd push back and turn it around. You need to do this for your meal times as your table is set in front of it. While they're in this position, they do not lock, but once you put them back into the driving position, they'll lock back into place. On the passenger side, just behind the passenger door, you've got your fuel. It's your main ignition key to unscrew the cap, and you'll see the DEF AdBlue tank. That's already topped up for you before your hire. The Elddis has an automatic step, so just inside behind your extra bit there, press and hold it for the step to come out. When you put your ignition on, the step will automatically go back in. That way you can't forget about it. But if you're in a campsite and you want to close your step, you just use the button. It's a rocker switch just in there. This is a view from the back of the van. You've got your double French bed. This pulls out. Nice and easy. You would just lift the frame and it pulls out. In this little cupboard here, you've got some storage. We've got all your bits and pieces that you'll need. Levelling ramps, water fill-up hose, electric hookup cable, dustpan and brush, and all the bits and pieces that you'll need is in there. Also can be reached to if you lift up the mattress. Also nighttime and insect blinds in the back here. These one pull down for your nighttime blinds, and you've got your insect blind as well. The windows are on a gas strut. You would just open them, pop them out, and then tighten it from there. On the driver's side at the back, you've got your electric hookup point. Slide up the flap, lift the cap, and slide it in and push it in. And when you want to unplug it, again, you just pop your finger in there, lift the cap out, and then pull. Moving along here next, this is an external 3-pin plug, which you wouldn't probably use, and this one is your freshwater tank. So the freshwater tank is 100 litres. Which will be filled at the beginning of your hire. There is a freshwater hose in the back of the van for you to fill up when you need it. So it's a small key with the dimples. You would just unlock it, slide it up and pop your freshwater hose in there. When it's full, all the water will come out there and you'll know. Also on the driver's side, just at the bottom here, you've got your 2 taps for your fresh water and your grey waste, empty taps. So in a campsite, you would park in the service point, which could be a drain. You would drive over, line it up, and you would just open the tap, just open at the bottom and drain. Once it's finished, you would just return that to close. The fresh one, you wouldn't necessarily empty it unless you'd contaminated your fresh water, but it's the same again. You would just turn the tap around and then close it to stop draining. So just above your grey waste, you've got your toilet cassette. It's a small key with the eye on it. Pop it in, open it up and press the 2 buttons at the same time. This is magnetic and it'll sit there quite happily. So you've got about a 17-litre toilet cassette. When you want to empty it, you lift this and pull. If at a point it won't come out, there's a blade on the inside. If it's not closed from the inside, this won't come out. You just need to run in and close the handle. So nice and easy to empty. This must be done at an Elsan or black waste disposal unit. It could be a converted toilet, it could be a sluice. It does have a handle. If you lift, you can trolley it. Once you've got there, screw that round, unscrew the cap, and then you would just tip. If it got a bit blocked, you'd press this button here, would put a bit of air in to help everything out. Once you've done that, we would recommend that you rinse the toilet cassette. You would turn this button round first, that opens the blade, and you pull the flap back. This is you then into your toilet cassette. Fresh hose, give it a rinse until your water runs clear. In the bathroom, we have put a bottle of Elsan Organic. There's a good glug in there. On the side of the bottle, there's little increments. You put one of them in. And then when you're happy, you just close it all up. And pop it back in. And then pop the handle down. And that's your toilet cassette secure. So the Elddis has a gas tank and not bottles. So this is your LPG fill point. At the beginning of the hire, this will be full for you. The Elddis is a 9-speed automatic gearbox that can go into semi-automatic. You've got your wipers on this side, your light and your cruise control. Here you've got your media unit, you've got sat-nav, you've got your phone, your radio, it's also your reversing camera. In under here, just up in this side, there's a USB. If you connect your phone charger to that, you can use your phone. So if you want, your phone holder is up here, give a nice pull. Come to the arrow, pull this out, pop your phone in and close it, holds it in nice and secure. And then you can use your phone for your sat-nav or your contacts and music. When you're finished with it, pop it all away and just push it back down. You've also got your USB and your 12-volt DC charger in there. In the glove box, you've got a very basic first aid kit, a torch, a pen and a microfiber cloth in case you have any condensation in the windows. We've also popped some postcards in there so you can send them to your relatives. The dining area in the Elddis is nice and easy to set up. Once you've got your seat spun round, your table leg is just in behind the driver's seat. You'll see this bit in here. You pop it in and you screw it till it's tight. Once you're happy with that, your tabletop is in the cupboard below the fridge and it just sits on top like so. So the Elddis has a microwave. It can be used if you are plugged into mains electricity. Your main switch is situated underneath and then you've got your plate and everything inside. In the kitchen area, you've got your cooker with your glass lid. This can't be put down, obviously, while your burners are hot. So on here, you've got 2 gas burners and 1 electric ring. Down here, we've got your gas oven. It's a combination grill and oven. And in the drawer below there, we've got all your pots and pans and oven gloves and everything you would need. The Elddis has a 12-volt fridge. Nice and easy to use. When you want to pop it on, press and hold the on button until the blue lights come on. There we are. The performance, the first one, is the temperature of your fridge. You can adjust it by pressing the thermometer. The next one, you'll see a picture of an ear. That is the noise of the fridge. So if you're a light sleeper, you want to reduce the noise, you come to the mode button, you press it twice into that one, and then again, you just adjust it by the temperature. Moving along, you've got the boost button. What this does, if you've popped warm food into the fridge and it's going to be slightly warmer, this will just boost it to cool it down and take it to the cooler temperature quicker. And once you've done that, you would just press back to mode and have your temperature set as to run as normal. It has little locks on the door to keep when you're driving, and it's a pull. You've got your freezer box and you've got your good sized fridge in there. So this is your toilet cassette. When you want to use it, you lift the lid. You see a grey handle down the side here. To open the blade, you would pull that towards you and now the toilet is ready to use. You can do is prime it by using the flush button there. Use the toilet, flush, and then get in a really good habit of just closing the blade again. Now the toilet seat does swivel, so if you need leg room, that's there. Your tap is here, also comes out as your shower, so you would pull this out and there's a catch just at the top here behind your shower curtain to hold that on. In the cupboard in the Elddis, to open it, you've got these little bits that you need to squeeze, and inside here we have popped your Elsan Organic for your toilet cassette, a toilet paper and some hand wash. Okay, so under the bed you've also got to get some more storage under here. There's 2 buttons, you press them in and this will fall down. As I said earlier, it's got your umbrella, your freshwater hose, your electric hookup cable. You can get it from inside. To pull the bed out, it's nice and easy. You lift it from here. And then you pull the mattress all the way down. So that would be your bed made up, and then nice and easy to push it all away. The Elddis control panel is nice and easy to use. The first thing you want to do is switch it on. Quite self-explanatory. When you want to use your taps, you would pop on your water pump. You've got your lights, which is this button, and then there's various light switches around the van, and you've got an awning light as well. This one here is to check your levels. So that's your battery level, and this is your fresh water level. This is your light switch. This here is your gasset, so this tells you how much gas you have. And this here is your whale heating panel. This is for your heating and hot water. Nice and easy to use. When you want to heat your hot water, you come to the top button and you press it in. You press it until you want to select the source of power. The 2 lines is electric. This one is gas and electric. That's your frost protection, and that's EL1 and EL2. So once you've selected that, you would just select the temperature down the bottom here. When you're finished with your hot water, pop it down to 0 and then move this till there's nothing showing. Same for your heating. You press this on, select the power source. Oh, that's wrong. Which is this one here. This one has 3 waves for electric. You've got your gas and electric. We would have it on your EL2 or the 3. And again, select your temperature by just pressing that. That will take your boiler. So when you want to heat your hot water, it's a 10-litre boiler for your tank, which would take about half an hour on gas and 40 minutes on electric to heat the full 10 litres of water. So once you're ready to drive off, you want to make sure this is switched off. You would again reduce the temperature down to nothing and then press this button until every light is off. And then once you've switched everything else off, you would switch your panel off. You're good to go. Thank you for watching our handover video. If you have any other questions, please get in touch or head over to our website at highlandcampervans.com.